Okay. Oh, I tilted a little too much. Yeah, that should be good. Escape. Shamani re. Sensini re. All right, jumping jacks. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, chich, hach, ku, chu, chich, chuni, chusan, chuchi, chugo, churok, chich, chuhach, chuku, niju, chuich, ni, san, chi, go. Anyway. All right, let me make sure I got everybody recorded here. Looks good there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay. Who am I missing? Nate, there we are. Okay, we're going to start jion with the two different side kicks that we have. We have snap kick and thrust kick. So yoko geri, snap kick. Your foot is flat to the ground. The bottom of your foot flat to the ground, hitting with the edge. Okay, knee comes up, out, back, and down. With a thrust kick, let's see if I can turn this down a little bit so you can see the feet. Okay. The snap kick, the foot stays here when we snap out. The thrust kick, we're using our hip to push, and the back foot, you can see, turns in. The heel turns in. So when you're thrusting, doing a thrust kick, this leg and the hips snap out, and that causes the leg to turn. To come back in, it's not using this part, it's using the ankle to twist, and that helps you come in better. Okay? And if you keep your front knee tilted or bent, right, when you're doing this, and I guess I gotta go this way. Okay, and you do these, that knee should be bent even when you're twisting. Okay, and that'll help you with your balance. All right, so right leg back. I'm doing opposite mirror image, whatever. Hands are up. And we'll do the snap kick first. Yoko geri, side kick. Ich. Ni. San. Move back a little bit. Chi. So knee comes in and up at the same time. Okay? And then comes back to the center. This is a quick movement out. Okay? Go. Roke. Chich. Hach. Ku. And kiai. Ju. Hey. I'm gonna work on this little computer on the side a little bit so that I can see everybody a little more clearly. There. Okay, left foot back. Yoko geri. Okay, so left foot is haderi. Okay, right foot is migi. So yoko geri haderi. Ich. Ni. Hands are up here, not laying on our sides. San. Chi. Go. Roke. Up. Out. Back. Down. Chich. Touch. Ku. And kiai. Hey. Antai. Switch feet. Now we're going to do the thrust kick. Remember, the snap comes out and the bottom of your foot is out, pushing with the ball of the foot or the heel, hitting with that. Use your ankle to twist back. Here we go. Ich. Hard to watch you and do this and look at everything at the same time. Ni. Hands are up. Sun. Thrust. Chi. Push with your hips. Go. Hitting with the heel. Roke. Chich. Hutch. Out and back. And then down. Not out and down. Okay. Chich. Hutch. Ku. And kiai. Hi. and back to the eye. All right, switch feet. I do the yoke the other way, thrusting. H. I'm going a little slow so you can watch the action. Knee up, thrust, back, twisting with the hip, with the knee. Sorry, twisting with the ankle. So we're out here, we twist with the ankle and come back. Okay, sun. Chi. Go. Rope. Cheech. Touch. Coot. I'm watching. Shoot. Okay, bring the knee all the way up. Bend a little bit so you can bring your kick up higher. Rope. Okay, one more ki. Itch. Hi. All right, back to the eye. So basic kihon. Okay, gotta work on your body rotation. Okay. I helped somebody in the previous class with the turn on heian shodan, and this applies to any turn really, because I was thinking about it. When we use our back, when we turn backwards, we use the back hand, and people have a hard time sometimes with which way to turn. The more kata you understand and can do the imbusen, the line of the kata, the easier it is to figure it out. But for those that are having trouble with turns, okay, we're going to go through heian shodan, down block, push, step punch, down block, hammer strike, punch, punch, up to the ki, right? So if you're at the top of the ki, whether it's heian shodan or jion, it doesn't matter. Right? Use your back hand. So if you put your back hand up like this, okay, so this is on my hip, right? This can be heian shodan, it can be teki, not teki, but jion, it doesn't matter. Okay? If your hand is on your hip and you've ki-eyed, we're using the back hand. So that back hand comes up like this. And you take that hand and you put it behind your back. Okay? Well, it's the same thing with your turns. So if you put it behind your back and you follow that with your head, that's the way that you turn. And then in heian shodan, it's a down block with that hand. So I'm here, it's just here. And this hand comes down behind your back, and you follow it with your head. If you follow it with your head, that's the way you turn. Okay? So it's the same with jion, right? Okay? Boom. And we ki-eye. Okay? And then we come in and we do this. Right? Well, it's the same thing. Okay? Here, the hand that's on your hip comes up and goes behind your back, and you follow it by watching it and turning yourself. Okay? And it's basically the same. Okay? That'll help you with which way to turn. Okay? For most of the katas. So, heian godan, boom, 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 we're here. We go this way, right? Okay? So heian godan is the same thing. The hand that's on the hip goes back, and you follow it. And that's the way you're supposed to turn. So at the ki-eye, we have to turn this way and do our crescent kick and cover. Okay? So all the kata that you guys are working on, if there's a ki-eye and you're not sure which way to turn, the hand that's on the hip, stick it up there and then put it behind your back and follow your head. Make your head actually turn. Don't just look with your eyes. Turn your head as it goes behind you. And that's the way you turn. Okay? All right, so just a little help there. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Can I make that note? Okay. Okay. All right. I wanted to work on some self-defense actions. We haven't done those. I know it's kind of hard to do when you've only got yourself and you have to use your imagination. Okay? But I wanted to work on these a little bit. Okay? So someone comes up to grab you, right? Your jacket. They're probably, if they're right-handed, they're going to grab the left side. Okay? So lots of things that we can do. Okay? As they come up to grab, we can do geta and barai this way. So the punch is coming in, the grab is coming in, the push is coming, doesn't matter. they're coming up here to the shoulder. As they come in, you can catch it, okay, or sweep it and push it across. Okay? As it's coming across, what they're doing, they're coming in to punch this way, okay, or grab this way, right? Okay. So if I'm mirror image, they'd be grabbing on this side. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, right, the left side. As they come in, you're taking and pushing it across. Okay, so I'm punching and you're doing this and making me turn like this. Okay? I'm over exaggerating it so you can understand the body mechanics, but basically they're coming in and you're redirecting it and they're turning away from you. As you're doing that, you can come in, and we've talked about this before, using that front knuckle to hit just below the elbow here, just inside the elbow, this way. Okay, and strike. So they're coming, you check and you hit. Okay, this way. Okay, and then from there we can do other things. Okay, what we teach as beginners is to come up and wrap that arm. If they actually grab onto you, is you come and wrap that arm and you push forward. Okay? Well, as you're coming up, you can come up and hit them and then go across. It's a little hard because you have to remember your elbow has to come up, and if you're hitting, your elbow doesn't necessarily come up, so you have to hit in an upward action this way. So they're coming in to grab and you come up and hit as you come up and come under, and then pump forward to twist around. Okay, so as I'm demonstrating these, you can be imagining that you're doing it. You can practice with me, whatever works for you. Okay, coming up and striking forward. Okay, so think about these self-defense actions. Okay? Once you got them trapped and they got their arms stuck under you like this, okay, then you've still got your free arm, they've got their free arm. But typically if they're pushing or grabbing with their right hand, their left hand is weaker. Okay, and you're grabbing with your left, and your right hand, your strong hand, is ready to attack with either an uppercut or a straight punch into the chest, okay, or coming around and wrapping around their neck as you step around behind them, and you've got their arm locked up here, and you can do a throw. Okay, so you can imagine that throw. Okay, all right, moving on. How are we doing? I gotta check my time. Okay, oh. Okay. So think about that. Okay. The normal thing, like I said, is just to grab here. Okay. You can come and hit as you come up, okay, and then lock in. And this can come in with a punch or an elbow strike. As you come around behind, you can grab their neck and pinch, okay, and then twist and do the throw. Okay. And as they're coming in, you can do the hit, okay, and then as you come in, and you can grab their arm and twist it back down. Okay, so if I'm punching and you grab, okay, you're going to turn me like this, okay, and you're going to get all off balance, right? Okay, so things you can do. Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's run through the heian kata backwards. Okay, not just in reverse order, meaning godan, yandan, not do the kata backwards. Okay. All right, so we start with subidachi, attention stance. Right. And going on. Right. Back stance, check, out block. Keep your hips open there. Straight punch, hook across. Knee, same thing. Out, straight punch, hook across. Sun, right foot steps forward. Chi, left foot steps forward. I'm turning sideways so you can see, but it's an X block forward. Hands come back to your chest, they open. Left hand flat, right hand on top, turn it over, pull, hammer strike, step punch, kiai. Okay. So remember I talked about putting your hand up there if you forget which way to go, right? So the same thing here. Crescent kick, open hand. As you drop down into center stance, we hammer strike. Check to the front, the hand comes out. When it gets to the end, it turns up flat. Okay. You hit the hand, it stays there. For the crescent kick, plant, elbow strike. Okay, and then kosadachi, cross leg stance at an angle. I got this ceiling in the way. We step backwards with the foot that's behind the left foot. This hand comes up and we turn. Okay, so I'm facing the back. You should be facing the back. There's a jump. This leg, the back leg, does the jump. Okay, and the rest of the body follows. Get on, Bri. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm in class. Bye. Sorry. Okay. Get on, double X block in cross leg stance, front stance, and ki. Okay. So let's see if I can do this part here. This way. And I'm going to tilt this down a little bit. Covering some details in the kata for those that are working on it. So I should be facing the front, but I want you to see the leg crosses over so that when we turn, we're in front stance. So I'm here at the ki, okay, facing the back. I turn to the front in front stance. The front hand checks across. You can see in the side. And then open hand striking here to the front. Shift only the front foot across to back stance. Up, we come back, snap across, and same thing, front stance, across, and back to yoi, and we courtesy. So a little long explanation for some of you, okay? Not enough explanation for others, okay? But we'll carry on. Let's go, heian, yan, dan. We'll go a little faster. Yoi, each, back stance fast and then slow. Straight, don't let this sag. Don't let it sag here. Knee, up again. Sun, left foot, chi, back stance, right foot. Okay. Go. Side kick, back knuckle, pivot. So you land in front stance, open and strike. Out away from your body. Itch, same thing. Okay. I'm going to turn a little so you can see. The inside hand presses down, the outside hand flips up. Okay. And then we pivot and go around the side with a strike to the neck. Okay. H, kick. Then the arms come in, we step in. Okay. You're straight back here, facing the back. Okay. H, turn. I'm sorry. Okay. Back stance. We're facing the front. Now we're facing the back. Okay. Arms are in the same position as if you did soto or uchi, except for the arms are turned over. Okay. Back stance. Kick right, punch to the face right, reverse punch. H, same thing. Back stance. Kick left, punch left face, reverse punch body. Step back with the front foot. Okay. And back stance. 1, 2, 3. So now we're in back stance. We shift to front stance. Grab their head, open hand. Makes a fist as you come down, and knee and ki. Hi! Turn. 1, 2. And back to yoi and courtesy. Okay. So we're here, knee. Which foot is in front? Okay. After you put it down, it's the knee, that foot's in front, which means this is in back. This one's on the hip because it's in back. This comes up. We put it behind our back so we can make that turn. So you know which way to turn. Okay, same as before. So it applies everywhere. All right, let's move on. Hands on down. Right. Right. Each back stance. Keep your hand here. Don't let it fold in. Step in and punch. I'm going to move into the center. Step in and punch. Okay. And then in and out, up and down. Same thing the other way. Open, each. Step forward. I moved back because I don't have room, but you're going forward. Back stance. Okay. Towards the front. Press. Right? Press and step. Okay. Or in front stance. The hand that's in front turns over. Stays in front. Don't put it behind your back. Turn your back so it comes into here. Both hands, same time. Hammer strike, step punch, and ki. Okay. The front foot stays there. Here we are with that back hand. Which way do we turn? Okay. Same thing. Comes across. Okay. Toes are together, knees are together, and bent. Okay. Knee, stomp, elbow, brush the gi, back knuckle, and back. Same thing. Eight. One more. On the third one, strike and come back to the other side. And then flat, turn it up at the end, step punch. And I'm going to move back here so you can see my feet. The front foot stays where it is. This one just comes up. So now all 10 toes are forward. It isn't come up and step here because you're going to make a turn. Come straight up, then across, elbow, punch, shuffle, elbow, punch, ki, and back to the oi. Yeah. All right, moving on. Hey, and knee on. Oi. Sorry, waiting for everybody. Each single knuckle, other side. Knee. Everybody should be doing the kata. Sun. Back knuckle side kick, pivot, shuto. Each. Knee. Okay. From back stance, we press, step into front stance and ki. Now the last 4 moves of heian shodan. Ichi. 1, 2, knee all the way across. Sun. Facing the corner, right? Okay. The front hand pulls back. The hand on your chest does the out. Stay here, don't go up. Kick, reverse punch. Same thing, check, out block, kick, stay low, reverse punch. Step forward, and ki. And here's that backhand on the hip. It turns, you turn with it, right? Ki number I, all the way across. Hand comes open to the corner, we step up to the corner. Same thing the other way. Okay. And back to the other. Okay. All right, last one, right? And shodan. Ich. Knee, power and speed, use your hips. Chi, or sun rather. Go. Roke. Hey. Ichi. I know my footwork's off. Ichi. That's because of the room. Okay. Ich. Get onto the back. Knee. Push, step punch. Sun. 2 more. Ki. Hey. Okay, remember that back hand goes behind your back, so you follow it with your head, and we down block. Okay. I'm sorry, shuto. And then shuto. Ichi. Same thing. Okay. And back to yoi. Here we go. So we got through the heian kata. Okay. I know it's a lot of people tend to leave those off, but it's important because they teach you the kihon. They teach you turning. Okay, so it's important to go through those. All right. Let's see. The past couple of weeks we've gone through keriwaza, kicking drill, and keishuwaza, punching drill. Let's see how we do on keishu, open and empty-handed. Okay. So we're going to do this mirror image. You're going to put your right foot behind you, your left foot forward in moto dachi, high front stance. Okay. Everybody. Okay. Your right hand reaches up and grabs their wrist. Okay. Your left hand comes underneath and pushes as you draw your first hand back to your ear. So now the front hand is pushing. You two, let's go. Okay. And then strike by hooking your wrist with theirs, inside and then outside. And then we do an elbow clash. Okay? Left, right. Right hand slaps their shoulder and draws down. Left hand does a crane neck. It's bent like this with your fingers together. Okay? And strike. And then right hand, palm heel strike to the shoulder. Okay? Your hand is on this side, so we drop to that side, and we do a haito strike to their neck as we block their haito strike. Okay? So my hand is turned, okay, not straight. You're hitting with the edge. Here, we drop to the other side. We do the other side, haito strike, and haito block. Okay? The hand that's up comes underneath their arm. So now you have both your arms on the outside, and we circle. And now their hands are on, and when they circle back, we 2-hand push, right shoulder bumps their right shoulder. Left arm comes around and hits the back of their arm here, this way. And then the inside of the arm, this way. And then hand, palm heel strike to the shoulder, slide down, grab their arm. Okay, so I'm watching me, now I'm going to watch you guys. So this hand comes up, and we push and strike with the wrist. 1, 2. Elbows, 1, 2. Palm heel strike down, crane neck to the bladder, palm heel strike to the clavicle, to the shoulder bone. Drop to this side, height those strikes. 1, other side, 2. Okay. This hand comes under, we circle the other way, push, left shoulder, right arm up and around, hits the back of their arm, inside of the arm, palm heel strike, grab, and we do it all again. Okay? But we're just doing 2 today. Okay? So easy enough to work on your own. Okay? All right, let's go through it one time. I'm just going to watch myself, and you guys do it and try and keep up. Okay? Here we go. Ichi. Right hand grabs up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Slap. Crane neck. Palm heel. Height though. 1, 2. Wrap. Wrap. Push. Right shoulder. Left arm. Right arm. Palm heel. Grab. And we start over. Okay, so there's it all set. Pretty quick when you get used to it. Okay. We lost somebody and somebody else came in. Okay. Who we got here? Just checking the list. Okay, good. Okay. So there's open and empty-handed. Okay. Give me a chance to work on that. Okay. I happened to think of it. I sent an email to all the parents out there. We're not allowed to open yet. I called the public health department and the economic development and employment department of the state, and they both agreed that we're not allowed to open the dojo. We're considered a gym, and gyms aren't open yet. Kind of a weird thing, because youth development can open under certain conditions, but I guess we're not considered youth development. Kind of strange, because it's like what we focus on the most is focusing on self-control, discipline, respect, a lot of character building stuff that we work on, and how that application of doing these things over and over and practicing them, right? Okay? That discipline that's required to be able to focus enough to do the physical action spills out into the rest of your doing homework or doing your chores or helping other people. It's all about that. Okay? So anyway, when they give us notice that we can open, we'll open. In the meantime, we do the best we can, right? All right, moving on. Okay. I got a few minutes here. Let's see, what was the other self-defense I was going to work on? Okay. Headlock. Okay. Someone comes up and they grab your head, not a bear hug, but a headlock, and they grab and pull you down, right? Okay. So in the basics of what we do with this is someone grabs me and it causes me to come forward. I put my foot out, and I gotta go lower, sorry, so you guys can see. Oh, too much. Do this. There, okay, hopefully you can see now. All right, so they pull me down. I put my foot forward to keep me from falling down, because if I don't put my foot forward and they crank my head, I end up falling. Not good. Okay? So we come in, they crank, and then we do the striking. Okay? 2 at the same time. 1 to the groin, 1 to the kidneys and back. Okay? I can't turn my hand that way. Here, same time. Okay? And then come up and grab something from behind and pull, and we can do a punch. We can do a palm heel strike. Okay? We can do an uppercut. Okay? But we're coming and torquing, right? So let's do something a little different here. Okay? They grab and pull me down. Okay? So as I pull down, I'm going to push, okay, below their belt. Okay? This is the tailbone. Okay, we're going to push into the tailbone, pushing them forward. As they pull us in, the back hand pushes into their tailbone. Okay, and then we're going to come under, okay, and take the leg and reap the leg with a, okay. So it's basically a down block and then a pull. Okay, so what you're doing is pushing their hips forward. Okay, so I'm doing the headlock. I'm coming in and I'm in this position. You're pushing my hips forward this way, and then you're taking and locking your arm around the inside and wrapping behind and pulling this leg out. Okay? Okay. So I come in to do that headlock, and you push my, I gotta go this way, push my hips forward and take my leg out from under me, and down I go. Okay? So something a little different. Okay? So if you got a friend, or I guess not, because you're not supposed to, but maybe a brother, you can practice it with your brother, or your mom will always like this, right? Don't do it with mom, okay? Unless she likes kind of a tomboy mom, right? Likes to wrestle. Okay? Maybe do it on the carpet instead of on the floor, okay? Because they're gonna fall. Okay? So again, they're coming with this headlock. You come down, okay, and you strike. Okay, this is probably the best way in this position, striking into the back here, into the, okay, the tailbone, and that's going to get them to lean forward, which causes their hip to buckle. Okay, not their hip, their knee, and then you're wrapping around here and pulling that out. So the action for me, as I'm getting attacked, is here, and then here, and pulling out. Okay, this way, coming around the inside of the knee, grabbing the back of the knee, and pulling. Okay, you can feel up there, there's a tendon up in there. Okay, I'm not sure what it's called, but right up in here, okay, there's that tendon. And if you grip that and pinch and pull, okay, that gets a little pain as well as buckling the knee. So you get a little bonus in there. Okay, so there's a little extra self-defense in there. All right. Let's see. Tell you what, let's do this. Okay? For those that are a little more advanced, okay, we're gonna run through jion one time. Okay? You guys can follow along, or you can practice. If you want to, you can practice keishuwaza, the one that we just worked on. See if you can remember all the drills of that. All right, so let's go through. Right, jion. Left foot back. It's knee, front stance, kick, head, body. These should be done fast, but I'm going slow because we can talk. Back stance to the other side, into front stance. Your arms are in the same position as if you did soto, but they're turned over. Front kick, punch. From the hip, it comes up. Then we shift, up block, reverse punch. Same thing, from the hip, open, step, forward, up block, reverse punch. One more. Open, step, up block, step, front, okay? Kiai, front punch. Here's our backhand. The backhand is the one that we turn with, right? So here we go. Okay, open to closed, shuffle, strike. Okay, this position is the same as teki. Same thing here. Okay, down block, palm heel strike as we step forward with the front foot straight out. You can't see it. And then twist into center stance. Two more. 1, 2. Okay. Which one is back? That backhand goes behind your back. That's the one that turns, right? Turn, open to closed. Okay, I'll move up so you can see this. Comes to here, to here. And this is out in front of you, not to the side. Slightly in front. Same thing the other, oops, I got same thing the other way. Step, open. I'm gonna move over so you can see. Drop your knees a little bit as they come out in front of you, not behind you. Okay, in front slightly. Knee comes high. Kosadat, land, don't just touch. Land and press. And step back, out block. And again, they're slightly in front. You can see on the side and out here. Step forward with the left, out blocks. Okay. Step forward with the right, X block. Okay. The left hand is in closest to your face. Back knuckle. Punch. Back knuckle. Okay. Again, here we are. We're going to make a turn. So it's that back one that goes across. Out block. Step punch. Out block. Step punch. Down block to the back. Crescent kick. Hammer strike. Look where this is. It's in right next, in line with your belt. Hitting here, not out here. Okay. Same thing. 1, 2. Okay. Back hand. See the turn? Okay. These turns help with that hand sometimes. Okay. Pull. Center stance. Shuffle. Ki. Okay. So we're here. Okay. This isn't down, bent out, all the different ways. 1, 2. Okay. Straight wrist. And ki. And back to yoi. And courtesy. Okay. All right. We're kind of running low on time here. Okay. So there's jion. Okay. What I want you to do, if you have time, well, you probably have time, but, okay, for your homework tonight, okay, because we seem to be having a lot of extra time now. I want you to pick something from our self-defense set, and I want you to go through it and see how you can make it work so that you have a throw. Okay, we just did the throw with the hammer, the headlock, right? So you can't use that one unless you want to try and figure out a different throw. You could do that. Okay, but just try and figure out how you would do a throw if someone came up and did a jacket grab or a hook punch, okay, or a choke, okay, or a bear hug. Okay. What are the other ones? Hammer lock. Can you do a throw and they put your arm behind your back? Okay. Bear hug arms pinned, bear arms are free. Shoulder grab, cross shoulder grab. Oh, full Nelson is always, we almost always do that with a throw. Stranglehold. Okay. And then the advanced sets are, well, you can't do the throw if you're on the ground doing groundwork, so that doesn't count. But the last set is a tackle, okay, or the hook punch I already said, and the two-hand choke front and back. Okay, so pick one of those, maybe two of those, figure out how you can do a throw. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and finish up. Facing the front, Musubi Dachi, Shomani Rei, Sensini Rei, Otagani Rei. All right, everybody, good work today. We will see you Friday or next week. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.